Hello, Beachland Tavern. What if I started singing and I sound just like Beyonce? Wouldn't that be cool? Hey, how are you guys doing? Hey, I'm Dezhawn. I'm gonna be the host for the evening. I'm gonna be the host for this illustrious evening. They begged me to do this. My schedule was so booked, but they begged me on their hands and their knees. They were like, "We need you, Dezhawn. You're the only person that can do it. We need somebody who is not gonna be fully prepared and will potentially not be that funny." And I was like, "I'm your guy. I'm your guy. I'm perfect for a space like this because I love art and I love community. And that's what we're here to do. Give it up for art and community, everybody. Art and community. Art and community. Give it up for coming, y'all. Yeah, I got direct orders from the president. I can come anywhere I want, actually. I got diplomatic community. Actually, check under your seats right now. There's a bunch. There's come. All right. Do it right now. Check under your seats. I can't. You get a little bag of my. Y'all cheers for cum. This is a cum crowd, right? Because I'm doing 18 minutes. I'm doing 18 minutes on cum. I'm in this space right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. There's too many beautiful people in here. I'm not used to being in a space with beautiful people. It actually makes me uncomfortable because growing up I had like hot cousins. So they were hot. It's true. I had hot cousins. I know I had hot cousins because all my friends, they would always talk to me and they'd be like, "Hey, your cousins though, like, what's going on?" They'd be like, hey, but if they wasn't your cousins though, if they wasn't your cousins, would you, if they wasn't your cousins, would you know? And the answer is no, I wouldn't, even if they wasn't my cousins. Because they were too hot, they were way out of my league. I wouldn't be able to. If they were my cousins, they wouldn't talk to me. I remember one time, I used to, over the summer, 7th grade summer, I was at my cousin's house every day, and they threw a house party, and I was not invited. They threw a house party, and I wasn't invited. I had to sit on the porch. I'm putting my ear to the window, listening to No Hands. So, that's the home. That's the house that built this. Actually, I make a lot of jokes. But I'm very good at bombing. I'm very good at bombing because I've always wanted to do comedy, and ever since I was a kid in school, and that helped me realize that I'm more annoying than funny. You know that you're more annoying than funny because I'd be trying to be the class clown, and there'd be a bunch of kids be like, "Hey, nigga, shut up! We trying to learn." When kids are trying to learn, you know that you're not doing a good job. "Hey, nigga, take those pencils out your nose. You're not a walrus." That's kind of. But I do this for me. Hey, I've always been about making myself laugh. When I was younger, I used to do this thing where I would walk down the street. I'd be walking down the street and I'd take a pine cone, right? I'd take a pine cone and I put it in the dick hole part of my zipper. I put the pine cone in my the dick hole, zip it up, and then I put my shirt over it. And I'd just be walking down the street, and it would make me laugh. The idea of me walking down the street and somebody driving by and being like, "Is that a kid with a hard dick? Is that a child with a hard dick?" And now they thinking about a child with a hard dick. They go home, they talk. Their wife's like, "Oh, you ready for dinner?" He's like, "I just saw a kid with a hard dick," and she like, "What?" And he just goes to bed. He don't even eat dinner. That's how I get my jollies. A fun thing to do. Oh, I didn't want to knock this over. Can't afford that. A fun thing to do, and you guys can do it too. You go to a convenience store, right? You go to a convenience store, go to the card section, just open it up, just write a slur, just put it back. And we going by the honor system, so we trusting that you gonna write the slur that applies to you. Me personally, I'm doing all types of slurs, but I just live different than y'all, for real. And I'm happy that I got invited to host this because I'm in a delicate space right now. I've been on what I call my Forrest Gump shit. Y'all know about? I've been on my Forrest Gump shit. That's when you're in love. That's when you're in love with a woman that won't commit, and it makes you feel kind of retarded. That's my Forrest Gump shit. I was in love. I am in love with a woman, and it's weird. We got this weird sexual relationship. Me and this woman. She had sex with her boyfriend, right? And I text her and I say, hey, what type of coconut oil was you, when we was talking, what type of coconut oil was you using? Because I'm trying to jack off and smell your scent. And the thing is, she don't reply to that text message. But I still found the coconut oil. I just had to go to a bunch of grocery stores and then smell coconut oil, and whichever one made me hard, that was the one that she was. The crazy thing is all coconut oil smells the same. I was just getting hard smelling coconut oil. It's all the same, y'all. I was you know, when you're in love with somebody and they're not in love with you back, you know, people say a lot of cliche things because everybody feels like they've been in unrequited love. It's like, oh man, it is what it is. You just got to keep pushing. I refuse to keep. I'm very consistent. I'm very persistent. I'm very much hoping that she doesn't realize I still got her location on iPhone. A friend of mine, he was like, he said to me, he was like, she gonna do what she gonna do, so you gotta do what you gonna do. And I'm like, oh shit, that's so profound. The only thing is, what I'm gonna do is keep texting her, and what she gonna do is not reply. So how do we figure that out? What if I start crying, y'all? I'm gonna introduce